You missed the 52-yard field goal, come up empty on the drive, and now momentum sort of swings to the offense as they'll snap it from the 35. Coming out aggressively. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Shields. Fakes to grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Guys, let's step back here and think big picture Wisconsin. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on...
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds a tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Immediately fires to the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man down the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move off.
So 1st down here as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Shields. Complete to the left. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to scramble. He throws one to the left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Great.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Shields. Makes the grab on the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Looking to fire. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. To the air on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. To the air, it's Shields. Got his man quickly. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. He tries to take the top off. And he's got it for a big play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
The offense just has not been able to find a...
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the 2nd half so that they can win this game.
Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback adapting. Few and avoid a negative play there. Off play action. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They're working that left side. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air, it's Shields. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this off.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Right down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
That was a nice swap. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Making side adjustments here. From the red zone, looking for a man. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He moved and throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Scanning the field, it's Shields. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. He's got the back in the middle and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Badgers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Third down play from the gun. He's got him. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's for... Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's That's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a... Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun to give, looking for room. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Shields. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Badgers are on the move. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the foot.
Touchdown, Badgers! This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking to buy time. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the...
The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the 4th. Going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Makes the catch. It's Hankerson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking for a man. It's Shields. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On deal with these conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. It's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. He's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Oh, he faked the spike. He's going to throw it. Dances away. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And inside a minute to go. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things. Set, ready, Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw, it's Shields. Gets it out quickly. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. And the Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw again. Flips it out on the screen. Pick up a 5. It'll be third down and 5.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now
He'll take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
I tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. And really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Wow. I don't love that throw by the QB, man. It's not a good idea to lob the football anywhere in the middle of the field because it gives defenders an opportunity to rally to the ball and knock it away.
The Badgers headed quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Shields. Firing to the right, complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
That's a good-looking throw, and I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs too. Darren Bevel back in my day, Scott Tolzien had some success, and then, of course, Russell Wilson also. This guy right now in this game, he needs to get himself into a rhythm, and if he gets there, he's dangerous.
The Badgers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Badger! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the... Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage.
Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And with a hallelujah land. To the air, it's Shields. Unloads to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going for it all. He's got it on the left. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He's got it inside the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill. Leaves it with the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
They'll try the left side. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Badgers are marching down the field. Here's a hit. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Shields. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Touchdown, Badger! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Man, for the love of Tolzien and Stocco, what a day this guy's having.
And I think everybody gets the label as a Wisconsin quarterback.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got to make plays.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the... And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Dropping back, it's Shields. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you defensively just keep chucking them.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Going downfield for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Off-play action on 1st down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes play.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Finds his big tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Badgers have their offense in high gear. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Shields. Now improvising. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th, a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Made the grab. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Badgers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And into the end zone he goes. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense is...
When you know you have a team outclassed, The ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution.
Ready, team! Get ready! Red 54! Set! Let's go! Ready? This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off. That 53-yard attempt was well within his range, but now this offense will take over at its own 36. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Dropping back, it's Shields. Fires to the tight end. Still running at the 40. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Hankerson. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after him. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Badgers! Made the great...
If the quarterback's making the right decision on that RPO, guys, he might have wanted to hand that one off. Something he thought he saw in the right flat to attack, but obviously it wasn't there.
Right on target this time. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They're working that left side. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that...
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide open downfield. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking downfield, it's Shields. Got it! They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion.
They're going to run it. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's got it. He'll work his way down to the 28. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. The short hands, it's Hankerson. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man on the outside.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll immediately call timeout. The Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Shields. Makes the grab. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it down the right side. He's loose. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wisconsin. He got a step and... Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers! They won it! Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Every defense in the country talks about getting
Looking downfield, it's Shields. Gonna let it fly. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers to
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. To the air on first down. He's got the tight end. Open space at the 25. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds the tight end. Got room at the 35. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Badgers in the hurry-up.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Finds the big tight end, and he's wrestled to the ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Shields. Deep shot for the end zone. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. One final play before the end of the quarter. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown! This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. The Badgers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Hankerson. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Now setting up shop in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. Offense going to be challenged to protect on 3rd down after that last sack. He wants to throw it. Swings it out to the flat. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field.
To the ground with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick completion to the right. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the ball.
So now it's 2nd and long. Here we go. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Badgers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to barrel in. Let's go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Badgers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Throwing right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He wants to change this route. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Trying to bull his way in. And they're going to... Great place to start for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused.
Fires toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for me.